G'day folks, this afternoon I'm going kayak fishing for Murray cod on this skinny waterway behind me. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now I fish in this spot quite a bit. I fished here on opening morning with Brett and we fished here a couple of weeks ago as well. But I haven't been out here in my kayak for a good 2 or 3 years. So this afternoon I'm going kayak fishing now. This is a fantastic spot on private property. It's accessed through private property and I'm very, very lucky and thankful every day to have permission to come out here. Well, I made it down to the water okay. I carried my rod so there was no accidents. The only mishap was my can of Pepsi Max came out of the can holder. Right, I am in and I'm starting off with my very favourite bright green old mate lure. This is my #1 go-to lure for Murray cod. And what we don't want to happen is for me to catch a fish on the first cast, because that is always a bad omen. Now the other day when I was out here with Brett, he lost a spinnerbait up here, right at the edge, right on the edge of the water. So I'm hoping that's still there so that I can rescue it for him. There it is, I can see Brett's spinnerbait, look. Brett had an absolute shocker that night, the poor bugger. He lost a lot of lures, but he's about to get one back. Brett, I love you like a brother. And, my friend, there is your spinnerbait. Righto, now it's time for the pink and purple old mate to have a swim. Green doesn't seem to be luring them out. Got him! Fine! Oh, I done him! Oh, it was the first strike that I've had. I kid you not, I've been going for an hour and a half. I was just in that sort of zone where you're just casting mindlessly. When you start, you're really enthusiastic, and then after a while, you're just sort of casting and casting. And I was listening to the birds, and I was thinking, what sort of bird made that noise? It was a... And then whack, had my first strike. Something touched that thing. That was a definite touch. And it didn't feel any weight, it was just a real little looking nosed it. Right. How are we going to hit this one, Robert? Ah. That's what we saw. Going down's one thing, but coming back up might be a bit tricky. On the way back up to the car, I might just troll a little bit, but I think the key will be not to have too much line out. I reckon that will be more than adequate. I'm already in a predicament. Now that lure's just swimming down there, probably about 6-7 feet down. Beautiful. Got him! Look at that! Oh, I've done him! Can you believe that? I had been drifting for probably 2.5 hours casting, had one strike. I just started trolling right there and I got just I wouldn't have trawled 20 meters and then I hooked a fish on the troll. Ha! I reckon if I was holding the rod, I might have had a better chance of hooking him. But it's hard to hold the rod and troll while you're paddling a kayak at the same time. No. I thought I had a bit of a strike in here just before, so I'm going to pull up and just make a couple of casts in there. Oh, something followed that up then. I'm not joking. That absolutely 100% saw a fish follow that then. Oh, those fish got him! Finally! Oh, I might have a bit of weight in this fish if I'm lucky. Oh, after... Whoa! Here's a good fish. Oh, yes, he's a good fish. Finally! Not as big as I thought he was. I think the fact that he hit it with not much line out made him feel a lot bigger than what it is. Oh, gee, he'd still be... Oh, he'd have to be high 50s. After a number of follows and strikes, I'm just going to check that I'm filming. Yep. Probably makes the video look a bit silly when I do that, but there's, as any fishing YouTuber will tell you, there's not a worse feeling in the world than thinking you're filming, and then when you go to push stop, all you do is you push start. Gee, this is a lovely fish. He's only just got one hook in him too. 2 hooks. That'll make him easier to release. Make it easier for him to get off too. Gee, that's a nice fish. Oh. Mate, you're doing the death roll, mate. Got him. Whew, yeah. What a beauty. Oh, folks, look at this. Oh, wow. That's a 60 centimetre cod at least. I'll lay him across my lap. I know where the 50 centimetre mark is on my rod. Oh yeah, he's way past it. I've just got to be careful of the lure here if he kicks. He's probably 57, 58 centimetres, I reckon, at a guess. Taking on the purple old mate. Alright folks, I'll give you a bit of another look at him, another bit of a look at him, then I'm going to release him. Beauty. Well folks, it's been pretty slow, but finally I got one. I've had a couple of strikes, a follow, a gentle little tap, but finally now I've had one hook up, and what a beautiful fish it was, going against the 50 centimetre mark on my fishing rod. I estimate that cod to be around about 57 or 58 centimetres. An absolute beauty, caught on the purple old mate. Now I'm happy. Got him! Whoa! Jeez, he hit that hard. He pulled the rod down so hard. It's not a big fish. He just hit it hard. He went whack. The lure was touching nothing. It's swimming through very deep water. Then bang, he pulled it down so hard that the rod whacked on the side of the kayak. He's not even a big fish. Like, he's not as big as the one I got earlier. He's hooked a bit deeper. The first one today that's really given it a hammering though. Right. Ouch. They are probably around mid to high 40s. is the first one today that's really whacked it. Lovely fish. I'll get him unhooked and get him back in before I drift into a branch or something. Gone! Gone! And that was exciting. That cod hit that lure so hard that it pulled. The rod was probably only an inch or so above the water, like the kayak like that. Then I went whack, and it whacked it down into the side of the kayak. He just hit that so aggressively. That's what I love about cod fishing. Got him! Whoa! Well, look at that. I've just rigged up a Damiki air frog. I like those things, they're cool. Got him! Oh, missed him. Oh, I hit the frog. Well folks, it's time to pull the kayak out while I've still got enough light to do so. I caught 2 lovely Murray cod. I had a few other strikes and a few follows and one nice boof on the Damiki air frog, and that was it. This is average cod fishing. This is what cod fishing should be like this time of year. It wasn't a red hot fishing session, but they weren't shut down either. I managed to get a couple and I've had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my kayak fishing for Murray cod video. If you have, why not give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.